This is how you know this is like the first time I actually opened up squad battles, because I never do this. Squad battles? Yeah, I think that's what it's called, squad battles. All right, so let's take a look at the new team of the week, guys. Oh, wow, this is a really good team of the week. Oh, no. Oh, this is a fantastic team of the week. Oh, my goodness. Oh, people are going to be sweating it this weekend. Look at the players that they're adding to this. Muriel, Correa, Gabriel Martinelli. Like, wow. They actually made him the featured player, too. That's actually such a W. This is a massive W team of the week, 100%. There are a bunch of players in. Bro, Frimpong? Yo, I need Frimpong for my team. Like, I need him for my squad with the way that I currently have my players. We're going to be doing a pretty big pack opening for the Road to Glory account because I'm doing a bunch of SBCs to get like Jumbo Rare Players Pack, a couple of 80 plus upgrades to see if we can pack any of these bad boys. Obviously, in my case, I would absolutely love to pack the João Cancelo card because he's yet again meta this year. But yeah, let's check out some of the cards here, guys. See what we are working with. I think Footbin has crashed. Yes, it has. So we're just going to look at the important ones for the most part. So we have Muriel for the first one, who, guys, is a cheap beast in the beginning of the year, you know, the rare gold version. So him getting an improvement is definitely a massive W, because a card like this that has the outside foot shot trait, which is absolutely massive this year, giving him something like maybe the Hawk chemistry style or the Hunter would be really, really good for a card like this. In the striker position, in the Serie A, you know, it was usually him and Lautaro Martinez that were pretty solid players to use in the beginning of the year, and even nowadays, right? If you're building that type of team with a bunch of Serie A players. So definitely a very good card there. If you pack them as a red and you're actually using some Serie A players, definitely very, very nice. Correa is an absolute massive W as a team of the week. If you guys pack him in your reds, he's going to be absolutely fantastic, right? Getting a player like this who's 5'7", high medium, right-footed, 4-star, 4-star, one of the guys in the striker position that has that proper attacking AI that can play in those side positions. What's really good about this card is that, you know, they actually improve a little bit of the passing, right? The passing being improved is definitely a huge plus, but you could give a card like this a Hawk chemistry style and he'll just be an all-round monster because his dribbling is actually pretty solid in game as well. And then they obviously gave him the outside foot shot trait too. So yeah, this is definitely a very huge card, right mid position. So it's nothing different to his rare gold card. Maybe they just keep the right mid as the inform. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, he definitely looks very, very sick. Could definitely be a very, very solid card. We have Mason Mount, who, to be honest, looks like he can be usable, right? He definitely can be usable. I wouldn't say I would use him in the higher divisions, because this card I would probably have to give like an engine chemistry style to for the pace, dribbling boost, as well as the passing boost. Because yes, you can give him a Hunter, but I feel like you'd feel the dribbling of the card a little bit in game with the fact that he is a 5'11 player, probably has like a certain body type and stuff, but he does look like he can be usable, right? Because he even has the 4-star weak foot to kind of work with too. So definitely some good stuff there. Long shot taker, technical dribbler. I don't think it's a player people will use in like Division 5 and higher, but they probably could, you know? Next up is Pedri's card. Pedri this year is actually a very, very solid player. Very good player to use in this game, especially in the beginning of the year. After some point, people like to use different types of cards, but if you're using him in the center mid position, playing in like a 4-1-2-2 setup on like a Hunter, and he's your more attacking oriented player, definitely a very solid choice to work with as well. Definitely a W for the Barcelona fans. Shadow chemistry style, Hunter chemistry style would be either or for a bad boy like this, because here's the thing, right? In a game like this, having good dribbling and having good passing stats are two very, very big things. And if you can improve those two things on the card, that's like the best thing possible, right? So in his case, he already has very good dribbling stats. His passing stats are fantastic. You give him a shadow chemistry style. It's a card that'll be able to defend a little bit for you, but offer you a presence in the midfield that can attack and defend. Yes, the shooting is not up there, so maybe you give him like a Hunter chemistry style to improve that, but it just depends on how you line him up in game, right? So definitely could be a very interesting card there too. Bruno Guimarães. So Guimarães is a card I definitely want to check out. The reason being for this is because everything is literally crashed right now. Let's see if we could do this. Its Footbin is completely crashed. Most of the Ultimate Team things are crashed. Okay, so the thing that I wanted to mention with Bruno Guimaraes' card, they're all crashed. Literally, none of them work. The thing that I wanted to mention about Bruno Guimaraes is that if this card is a lengthy player by default, which he potentially could be with a high work rate, 6 foot height, this could definitely be a very solid card to give a shadow chemistry style to you, chemistry style to, while being your lone CDM or one of 2 CDMs, right? Definitely could be a potential thing you could do with a bad boy like this for sure. Brazilian links, Newcastle links, player traits in game. He has outside foot shot trait, which could be very helpful, to be honest, especially if you're playing like a 4-2-3-1 system. The thing about this card is that his dribbling is actually not that bad and his shooting is okay. So it wouldn't be terrible if you gave him like a hunter chemistry style too, depending on if you actually get some shots with the card, right? But a shadow chemistry style is definitely going to be more ideal. If he has the lengthy accelerate, using him in that CDM position could actually be very usable because, as you guys know, Palinha in this game is really good. You know, Palinha is very solid CDM. Use him in my main team. Very good card. Now here's the featured team of the week. It's Gabriel Martinelli. This card definitely looks like a W as well. Reason being for this is because yes, he does have a 3-star weak foot, but as a side position player, he has high work rates. That is a massive W for these types of cards. Player traits in game, he has both the finesse shot trait and the outside foot shot trait. So this is going to be a card that you can 100% use in your main squad, and he would actually be a monster to work with. With a card like this, you could potentially give him probably like a finisher chemistry style to improve his shooting to be as high as possible, because his base card stats for pace is already set up in a fantastic area. So if you give him that finisher chemistry style to improve the dribbling and the shooting on the card, he could be an absolute monster in game, right? Definitely looks like a W player for the types of teams you can build with him too, because Brazilian links, Arsenal links, Premier League links, right? The only thing that I could see maybe being a little bit weird on the card from time to time could potentially be the passing, which is where you could potentially give him a Deadeye chemistry style to massively improve the shooting on the card as well as the passing capabilities, right? But as a featured team of the week, definitely a very cool card to get. Cancelo, yet again this year, is a fantastic player to use in the defensive positions. You could genuinely use him as a left back or a right back. It doesn't really matter because this card on, you know, probably like either an anchor chemistry style or a shadow chemistry style is yet again very good this year. Very solid player. Kyle Walker is a very good choice too in the right back position, but with this card being able to switch to left back, right back, left wing back, there's a lot of options you can work with, right? Because João Cancelo is obviously a fantastic player. So if I were to pack him myself, I would probably try to figure out a way to put him as my actual right back over Frimpong, but Frimpong is also giving me the links to Diaby and Coleman. So it would be preferable to pack this guy, put him in the left back position over Malacia, even though Malacia is an absolute monster. And then I could put like Frimpong in form card in that right back position. But hey, we'll see. Maybe we pack him on the RTG account. We'll see from the pack opening that we do today, right? But yeah, Cancelo, obviously another very good choice to work with. He also has the outside foot shot trait, so that could be a W to work with if you're playing him in the right back position for someone that could potentially attack, right? So that could be definitely an option that people can work with. Tamori looks like an absolute monster. As you guys know, you can give this card a shadow chemistry style, anchor chemistry style, and he'll perform like a monster in game, right? Obviously, try your best to aim towards giving him that lengthy accelerate, but if you're on the old gen version of the game, you give him that shadow chemistry style, this guy will be a beast in game. Mid 80s already for base card stats on physical, dribbling being a fantastic area as well, is definitely very sick, right? But yeah, all the default stuff, right? 6'1", medium high, 4-star weak foot. As a defender, you know you're gonna have a lot of trouble facing a guy like this that gives you some very good link options in your team, right? Serie A links, AC Milan links, English links, definitely some very good stuff there. Frimpong is the next card here. Obviously, I like using Frimpong quite a bit. It would be nice to have a little bit of extra pace on the rare gold card. So with a card like this existing, you could probably give him an anchor chemistry style, a sentinel chemistry style, and he'll probably be an absolute monster for you on the pitch. This card is super ideal to get if you're trying to link your Diaby and you're Coman in the team like I am. So having a card like this that can be switched into that right back position would definitely be a massive W for the RTG account as a first owner. Donnarumma, not really sure what Donnarumma is like this year. Haven't seen too many people use him yet. Although he is a card that gives you those links to the PSG players, right? So you have to come against those like super paid to win squads for you to even be able to see what he's actually like. But yeah, I'm not really sure exactly what Donnarumma is like in game. Enzo Fernandez has received an inform card, so he has turned into a usable midfielder to use from the Liga NOS. If you are building a Liga NOS team, this guy looks like he could be an absolute monster on that balanced, not balanced, on that shadow chemistry style, probably to boost his defense as much as possible, his pace. It is a card that is high work rated, has the 4-star weak foot. So if you're building a Liga NOS team and you were to end up packing this card, he definitely looks like he'd be absolutely fantastic in game as well. We have what other cards we have? We have Pepe, who has been massively increased as well. Probably give him a finisher, maybe a finisher, maybe a marksman as well, to boost the shooting and the dribbling as much as possible, because the pace is not in a terrible area, and it is a card playing in the League One, giving you that option to switch him to the right mid position. So it definitely looks usable. The only main problem with this card is obviously going to be in the weak foot, with it being a 2-star weak foot. I'm very curious to see if footbin's actually fixed now, which it probably is not. It's not fixed. Yeah. Footbin is literally broken right now. So some pretty crazy stuff there. But yeah, definitely a really good team of the week. The team of the week this week is absolutely fantastic. A bunch of very good players. So I hope that you guys can pack a few of these guys to be able to use in your main squad. I'm definitely going to go ahead and work on the player review if I can. We definitely have we have 3 videos up right now. It's going to be the World Cup leak. It's going to be the team of the week as well, and then we're also going to be doing the player review for the new SBC today, as well as some other videos. I have like a 4-1-2-2. I have the RTG accounts to do. Probably gonna be doing more grinding today to try to get to the Elite division. But spoiler alert, for those of you that don't want to see the Road to Glory stuff early, we have reached Division 4 now on the RTG account, just kind of like busting through it and trying to get as high as possible. But obviously it's all about time, I'm obviously doing the other videos too, so it just depends on how much time we have to do all this kind of stuff. But guys, thanks for watching the video. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.